Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What you playing with fire?
Yeah, man. You know, when you a wolf, you fuck with the wolves.
Boxing Ego. I'm with the man. Troy King needs no introductions.
Ice. Yeah, motherfuckers, I'm almost back. Oh, hey.
What about Speed Pigeons? He heard you was coming back.
I can move that neck too, just like Speed.
Pause. Alright, now, I did a Garcia versus Thurman, 7 reasons. I picked Danny Garcia.
That's okay.
You picked Keith one time, Chief Keefy, one time, aka 2 time. You said You said he was gonna beat Danny Garcia.
Yes, I did.
I was wrong, and you were accurate. Why did the fight play out how you predicted?
Because Danny, he doesn't have good timing like everybody thinks he does.
Explain why.
He's better at exchanging, because good timing is when you back here and a person, both people are still. As soon as he come in, you can time him coming in. Danny Garcia had problems timing Keith Thurman coming in, and then Keith Thurman would exchange enough with him to give Danny Garcia the punches he was looking for. But Danny Garcia is good at exchanging. He knows how to land accurate punches during the exchange. That's different from timing. Timing is when you're able to pick somebody off when they attack you. You know what I'm saying? It's part of being a good counter puncher and shit like that. But the in and out movement, like I said before, which is what gave Danny Garcia the problems.
That awkwardness, that
the
ambush.
It wasn't it was more or less the bouncing in and out. He would bounce in, hit Danny Garcia, and when Danny Garcia tried to swing a big punch, he would hop out of range. And when Danny Garcia threw the big punch, he would hop back in range and hit him again. And that's what was giving him problems.
One thing that I think we both agree on with the ambush style is you don't want to get too greedy. Like the Amir Khan fight, he threw too many punches.
Yes.
Keith Thurman, some people are. I think personally that the end of the fight became a little bit lackluster, but he did what he had to do to win. But you think that was effective to not throw too many punches? Because that would have gave Garcia the most of the chance.
You don't want to stand in front of Danny Garcia for too long, because he will respond. He's a pro boxer with a large amateur background. So once he learns that you're there and you're not moving your head, he will clip you. And that's all the fights he's clipped people. As far as the Amir Khan, Danny Garcia couldn't time Amir Khan. But to Amir Khan's demise, he stood there too long, letting combinations go, and Danny Garcia would just get him up out of there. So with that said, Keith Thurman knew, keep it 2 or 3 punches and then hop out. You chew it, and then hop back out, and that's what gave Danny Garcia the problem.
So basically just outboxing him, don't get too greedy.
Get too greedy.
By getting too greedy, you increase your chance to get caught in the exchange.
Yes, you do, because Danny Garcia is the best person to exchanges, even like better than Canelo. Canelo in the 8th round against Cotto put the pressure on him, but it wasn't an exchange. An exchange is when 2 people throwing punches at the same time. Canelo would block, catch, slip, hop shot, block, catch, bang, bang. Danny Garcia, if you're throwing punches, he would exchange with you and clip you and get you out of there. Not necessarily get you out of there, but it hurt you bad.
But debilitate or hurt you.
Yeah, hurt you bad. So, and that's what you don't, because when Danny Garcia hurts you, you're damn near about to be up out of there.
So basically, Keith Thurman fought the perfect fight that he needed to fight, even in the second half, to you.
Yes, he did. Even in the second half, because when you get a big lead like that, you don't give the man opportunities to be putting garlic on your damn steak. You already didn't put garlic on your own steak. Then you want to get in there and get a man opportunities to add garlic butter on you and your bitch's steak. So now he done ate your bitch's steak, ate your steak. You don't want that, man. Be smart so that you can have longevity. Now, if you want to lose, then get in there and try to stop Danny Garcia. And you can see that's hard to do because that motherfucker's chin is grand. He had a good ass chin. And what makes his chin good is he can see the punches coming. And because he doesn't move his head and turn
he don't do the Canelo.
Yeah, he don't turn it, he don't roll with the punches, but what that does is help him see punches good.
Definitely. Now, one of my takeaways, me personally viewing the fight, and I want to get your opinion on it.
Yes.
I think Danny Garcia got hurt, or he felt the power and awkwardness
Yes, he
in
did.
the first round.
Yes, he did.
And it put him off to a bad start because he knew he had to be respectful and come in the right way. Otherwise, there would be more of that garlic butter. But I think round one kind of set a tone for Keith Thurman.
I think it did, but even on a deeper note, for real, I think what it was, and it's not Keith Thurman that did it, it's Danny Garcia. He doesn't use his jab often enough. He has a good sharp jab. It doesn't have to be fast, but you gotta use the jab to set shit up so that you can bait the man in with the counters and the shit you need to do.
And disrupt movement.
And disrupt the movement. Danny Garcia doesn't set up a lot of punches, and he doesn't stay on his jab enough to make Keith Thurman busy. When you stay on the jab, not necessarily the spear jab all the time, just putting something out there to keep a man at bay so you can have time to think and he can't just hop in. When a man can hop in on you, it's because you're not giving him nothing to keep his eyes busy. I think Danny Garcia should be
That's a good point.
More assertive with his jab, keeping it busy so that I'm with Danny Garcia because I like him, but he got to use his jab more so that he can keep Keith Thurman busy so that he can't just hop in at any time he wants to hop in.
That's a very good point because if you disrupt someone with the jab, they're going to be cautious about hopping in because they might hop into some shit and they don't know what you're trying to set them up with.
He does, but the thing is, when Danny is moving backwards, he does use his jab because he's a decent boxer. So when he moving back, he can catch you coming in. It's when he coming forward, he's thinking about big shots and he's not putting the jab together to set up the big shot.
So he needs to work on cutting off the ring and jabbing consistently.
Jabbing consistently, especially to the solar plexus. If you ain't
like that young Floyd.
Yeah, not any Floyd.
True, actually he did do that throughout his career.
Yeah.
That's what slowed Maidana down in the second fight for the real boxing fans.
That garlic butter, small amounts at a time, but
and Maidana don't
too much garlic butter make your breath stink.
Maidana doesn't look like he'd be in the prime shape to where that feels good.
Yeah,
it don't feel good to nobody.
Even an in shape person, that's the whole point of going to the solar plexus to take the wind out of the man. So it don't matter what shape he in. That's the part of investing on going to the body, a la War Kovalev. Yeah, they gonna counter you early because they sharp, but it takes discipline to keep doing it.
Now, $1 million question from Troy King.
Yes.
If Floyd came back at age 40, he just had a birthday in February.
He's gonna beat whoever.
Can Danny Garcia or Keith Thurman beat him?
No, they cannot.
Why are you saying that?
Because Floyd, even at 40, not taking any punishment. The thing is with Floyd, his defense is still A1. He still has elite level, God level body defense. So that you're not gonna be able to hit him. Secondly, he has enough speed to hit you to where your fucking head gonna be snapping the back and the judge is gonna score it every round for him. So it don't matter if he's throwing a lot of punches, he gonna hit you and knock your damn head off. And the shit that he doing is still on a higher level than what Garcia and Thurman are doing.
What about
as far as catching and rolling punches?
I gotta ask you, what about the movement slash? Some people said it was running. Does that give Floyd something like, or do you think Floyd would be the aggressor?
No, Floyd doesn't have to be the aggressor. What Floyd would do in that moment when Keith Thurman is moving around like that is just control the middle of the ring and make Keith Thurman come to him. See, that's what happened when you know fucking boxing. You can say shit like that.
Now, okay, so explain to the fans how Floyd would make Keith Thurman the aggressor, and Danny Garcia clearly didn't do that throughout the fight.
Danny Garcia didn't do it because he didn't use the intelligent, or you know what, it's up to the corner too. I'm not blaming, whoever, they lost as a team, but when somebody is moving around sporadically like Keith Thurman was, you stand in the middle of the ring and control the middle and don't engage. They're gonna have to engage with you. And you can see when Keith Thurman, when you stand in the middle of the ring and somebody's moving around sporadically and you don't want to chase them, you control the middle of the ring and don't engage.
Someone got to make the most.
Someone's gonna get impatient. Someone's gonna get impatient and they're gonna engage you. And that's what Floyd would do. And once he start engaging, he's gonna start picking him off. Garcia start doing it, moving backwards, and Keith Thurman was going to him. But as you can see, Keith Thurman has gotten better with his high guard defense and using his jab. Keith Thurman used his jab a lot.
All right, speed round, since you know boxing,
yes,
I'm going to ask you. Welterweight, let's say this is a Boxing Ego tournament. Me and Al Heyman put together all these fights.
Okay.
Speed round. Keith Thurman versus Kell Brook. Who wins?
That's a toss-up. Okay. But Kell Brook is the more technical fighter, and he is a perfect size welterweight.
Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence. I asked you a while ago. What are your thoughts now?
I'm still going with Keith Thurman right now. More experience, bigger fight experience.
Keith Thurman, Pacquiao. Who wins at this 147?
Keith Thurman still knocks his damn garlic butter brains out.
Why?
Because he got too much garlic on his punches.
What about the fans that say Keith Thurman ain't stopped no one since Collazo?
It don't matter. Them is big welterweights. Pacquiao is the smallest of the welterweights. So even though Pacquiao got smoked, but taking the punches where the thing is, he's small. He's little as fuck.
Now they both
Thurman hit you, he gonna knock your damn brains out.
They both kind of jump in. So how's that fight play out? Like how would Keith Thurman box that fight?
Keith use his jab like he always do, and when Pacquiao jump in, catch him with the right hand, like he's known for coming in, getting caught with. Garlic butter, same shit. Pack busted, sunny side up. That would be a bad fight for Pacquiao. It wouldn't be a good fight. Because Keith Thurman is kind of a nice size welterweight. It wouldn't be a good fight because Pacquiao's a small welterweight.
And Thurman got a stoppage at like 153.
Yes, he does.
Against a guy that Berto fought and stopped. Where can the fans follow you?
You already know. Follow me, Cuerno de Chivo at Killertainment. Look out for my app coming out. Sports Connect Us, iOS. We out here with these apps, man.
Hey, are those my glasses? Them look kind of
Them is your glasses. But look, download my app coming out. I'm not an idiot. It's all about timing.
Sports Connect. Sports Connect. We out here.
What? Download the app, man. He gonna download. And the awkwardness of Keith Thurman is gonna be kind of hard. And if he get hit, if he getting hit with them shots that Amir Khan was hitting him with, he gonna be done in 4. Sean Porter forced Keith Thurman to exchange.
How'd he do it? Show me.
But
Sean Porter
standing in there like this. He just throwing punches, staying in there, and keep putting pressure. Danny Garcia is not as quick with the pressure as Sean Porter.
So you don't think he's as athletic?
No, it's not. That's not as athletic.
The pressure ain't gonna do it.
Keith Thurman is not. He only wow when you put the pressure on him. No. Danny Garcia don't have pressure.
I don't know about that. Jesus Soto Caras, he was wild in that fight.
Wow, and he got hurt.
And the Sean Porter.
He gets hurt every fight. What does that mean? Danny Garcia be looking. Mauricio Herrera had him.
But that's a pure boxer.
Who didn't have him looking?
All right, I gotta back to the Garcia Thurman. I gotta get you. Why do you think Danny Garcia will not be able to? What the hell? Why do you think Danny Garcia won't be able to time Keith Thurman?
Because he's not quick enough. He's not quick enough for the timing. And when somebody feinting you and throw your timing off, see, that's what happened.